Summertime, and these months mean the mess inside your kids' rooms can grow even bigger than normal. A local company is launching an educational campaign to give parents tips on some easy and effective ways to organize the kids' closets. Jeff Speedy is here from Closets by Design with Camp Kid Clutter Busters. I love the name, Jeff. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us on.
So is it messier just because the kids are home all day and not at school? Is it that simple?
I think it's that simple, and that kids are simply in and out so much that it's a great time to be able to help them and to teach them how to become more organized and declutter themselves.
So what are some things that we can do with our kids to that end?
Well, one of the things that I always love with kids is to give them their own space in the closet. And it can start as simply as the picture that we have here, where with a real young child you use a triple hang section. Eventually, as they grow to become elementary school kids, it's a double hang with an extra shelf, and as they become teenagers, it becomes a double hang system. But it gives them some place special that is theirs, that they can take ownership of, and they become more interested in putting things where they're supposed to be.
Well, if I use my own kids as an example, my kids, in addition to their clothes and shoes, they have things, you know, they have stuffed animals and cars and all these other things. So what are some things that we can use in a closet to get that out of the room and off the floor and organized?
A lot of people have used these different style bins where they're plastic or cloth, and they'll be able to put those toys inside of them. And usually for most of adults, but as kids we learn that if there's a place for it, we are more apt to put it away. And it also limits what they get out at a time as well. So that's a great way to be able to do it. And then for those kids that have lots of shoes, especially for sports and the summer they're in and out of things, having a place to be able to put those shoes becomes a great place, whether that's a closet or even a mud room as you come into the house.
So you have these sort of catchphrases that you're using in the Clutter Busters campaign. Hang time. That's those hanging things that you were talking about, right?
Getting your clothes into specific and giving you more than just one rod and allowing you to add more capacity into a space.
Been there, done that. That's using the bins you talked about.
Absolutely. We saw some pictures of the closets where there were multiple bins, and that limits what they can get out, but it also gives them a specific place when time is up to be able to put them back in.
And then kids' kicks you talked about. I mean, the trick for us is getting them to put it in there. We have the space in the closet. The trick at my house is getting them to put it in there. But what are some other tips for parents to teach their kids organizing skills and kind of motivate them to help out with this, Jeff?
Well, I think a lot of it is dedicating this is your space and setting the rules to be able to help them make it be nice.
Yeah,
so
maybe make it fun for them, right?
Absolutely, and that's what we're trying to do. Give them some time frames to do this. Get their involvement in deciding what goes where so that they take ownership of it. And they're more apt to do it once they get in a routine and they know, okay, well, this is supposed to go here.
Yeah. And I think that when they see how much more room they have, that it helps for them too. Yeah.
Yes. And the other tip that we talk about is it's not just about a closet. Any area of the house that needs storage or organization, we can handle that.
Okay.
So this could be a kid's playroom to where you need an extra bookcase. It could be a bench to sit on with storage underneath.
Great.
There's lots of options.
All right. Jeff Speedy, thanks so much. It was good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
And